It's burger season. And if you use these as your standard condiments, your burger is going to taste okay. But today I'm going to show you 4 quick and easy sauces that are going to take your burger from ordinary to extraordinary. So let's get started. Mustard is kind of the base condiment for any good burger. So we're going to take a play on that and make a Dijonnaise. So I'm going to start with a ½ cup of mayonnaise, and then I'm going to give you a choice here. You can either do 2 tablespoons of Dijon, or what I like to do to kind of elevate it even to the next level is do a tablespoon of Dijon and a tablespoon of stone ground mustard. So that's what I'm going to do, a tablespoon of each. And then a tablespoon of Dijon. And I love my little measuring spoon here because it's got the slider on it so we can get all the mustard out of there. This is available in the link down in the description. We're going to set this on a teaspoon, and we're going to just do a teaspoon of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And then my other favorite kitchen implement, the greatest little whisk in the world, also available in the link down below. And we're just going to mix this up. And you can see the stone ground mustard kind of creates some texture there. So we've got that nice mustardy flavor, a little bit of the tanginess from the lemon juice, and then that stone ground mustard gives it some nice texture. So let's grab a tasting spoon and go ahead and give this a taste. Mustardy, tangy, nice and creamy with the mayonnaise. But the one thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add just a pinch of salt and a pinch of white pepper. Give that another mix. And let's go ahead and grab another tasting spoon because I am going to be making burgers for other people with this sauce later today, so we're not going to double dip. And the salt and pepper just kind of brightened all the flavors up a little bit. So we're going to get this one in the refrigerator. All the sauces we're going to make today will definitely need a couple hours in the fridge. It's great to make them the day before or a couple of hours ahead of time before your burger event to let the flavors meld together. Ketchup's one of those controversial ingredients. There's a school of people out there who think ketchup has no place on a hamburger. And trust me, once we show what we're going to do with this ketchup, you're going to want to put this on your hamburger. It's a red relish. And it's quite simple. We're starting with a ½ cup of sweet relish. Any brand will do. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of ketchup. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon to bring a little zing to the party. 1 tablespoon. And that's a little more than a tablespoon, but we're going to go with it, of chili sauce. Then, once again, we're going to grab our great little whisk, and we're going to just give this a nice stir, get everything incorporated in there. All right, and once again, we're going to give this a little test just to see how our ratio of our red sauces to our relish is. Nice and sweet, just a little hint of tang with the chili sauce. Use this on your burgers and anything to replace your standard ketchup. Our next sauce is a roasted garlic aioli. I love using this on a burger with sauteed onions and mushrooms. The other thing it's great on is a classic patty melt, and we're going to do a video really soon on making a great classic patty melt. We're going to start with our ½ cup of mayonnaise. To that, we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of Dijon mustard. A ½ teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. A ½ teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. And then 3 or 4 cloves, depending on the size, of fresh roasted garlic. And if you don't roast your own garlic, you absolutely should. It's really simple. You take a whole bulb of garlic, cut the top of it off, put some olive oil, salt, and pepper on it, wrap it in tin foil, bake it in your oven at 400 degrees for an hour, and you have, boom, instant roasted garlic. That's the best way to do it rather than buying store-bought or things soaked in oil. Roast it yourself. Now we're just gonna get in and stir this up. That looks good. We're gonna get another tasting spoon here. Give that a little taste to test for the balance of our flavors. That definitely needs a little pinch of salt, which will help heighten those garlic flavors. And another little pinch of white pepper to give it just a little bit of zing. And there you have it, a fresh garlic aioli ready for your burger. Our last sauce is a special sauce. Think of the classic Big Mac or the In-N-Out burger or a Shake Shack burger. Every chain has their own version of a special sauce, and this is mine. We're gonna start out with a half a cup each of mayo and ketchup. And to that, we're gonna add Worcestershire sauce, white vinegar, sugar, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and some dried minced onion. I'm also going to do a pinch of salt and a pinch of white pepper. We're going to give this a nice mix to get it well blended together. Now this is another sauce that you're going to want to let meld for a couple of hours. Those minced dried onions are going to kind of hydrate in the mayo, and it's going to give our sauce a nice oniony flavor. And once we're thoroughly mixed, we'll get a tasting spoon to give that a taste. A great blend of tanginess from the vinegar, a little hint of sweetness from the sugar, and a touch of smokiness from that smoked paprika. This is going to be awesome on a classic cheeseburger. And there you have it, 4 quick and easy burger sauces that are going to take your next burger adventure over the top. A classic Dijonnaise, my version of a burger sauce, a red relish, and a garlic aioli. Enough sauces to get you through any kind of burger that you could possibly make. Well, thanks guys so much for watching. Be sure and like this video, subscribe, enable notifications, because in the next few weeks, we're going to be making some burgers just like this. So I'm going to go because it's time to eat. Until next time, guys, cheers.